I want to start out by saying I actually loved The Great Debaters. I hadn't anticipated loving the movie so much because I had originally picked it just because my dad had found it when he was rooting through old movies in our basement. Denzel Washington played leftist English professor Melvin Tolson, who served as the debate coach at Wiley College. He was very effective on screen in portraying Tolson's ability to balance sternness with his compassion for the students. Nate Parker played Henry Lowe, one of the debaters on Wiley's winning team. He was often viewed as one of the troubled kids, and Parker did a very good job of showing the personality split within Henry Lowe's. Because on one side, he would just be really laid back and relaxed, and he'd go out partying and drinking and dropping in and out of school. Whereas on the other side, he was also a very, very eloquent speaker and very intelligent. Denzel Whitaker played James Farmer Jr., a character whom I personally fell in love with. In the time of the story, Farmer was only 14 years old, and Whitaker was able to show both the innocence of that age along with the drive that Farmer had to succeed. There wasn't anything that stood out to me cinematographically besides at the first debate, James Farmer Jr. was recording with an old-fashioned 1930s camera. And then after that debate, they showed a montage of several other debates and just little fun things the team did in between. I feel like the style of the movie was very realistic. There wasn't really anything that struck me as out of the ordinary or strange. It's just everything seemed like the directors and producers were striving for as much accuracy as they could. They didn't want to stray too far from anything. So it just seemed really realistic. Now for just some random little things I want to point out how I felt or quotes I want to say. Towards the beginning of the movie, James Farmer Sr. Pays a white man for a pig that he hit and killed. And he just kind of takes every hit that the white man throws at him. And later on, though, he stands up for Tolson against the sheriff. And it's like, fantastic character development. I loved that character development. I was so proud of him and that he did that, and it made me really happy. At the final debate, just before they were going to announce who won Wiley versus Harvard, the announcer paused. I was just sitting there waiting, and the pause was probably only 10 or 15 seconds, but it felt like an eternity. It built the suspense incredibly. As is repeatedly quoted in the movie, we do what we have to do what we want. I want to get an A, so I'm going to